Literary empires have to start somewhere, and acclaimed author Scott Turow began with the creation of his debut legal thriller Presumed Innocent over 2 decades ago. Hollywood deals followed as the book made millions on the bestseller list and was adapted into a popular film, making Turow a very rich man. Several bestsellers, and 23 years later, Turow is still writing books. He recently visited Southfield to promote his latest book, Innocent, a sequel to his 1987 debut. The Millennium Theater was abuzz as noted author Scott Turow came through to give a lecture and book signing. The lecture chronicled his storied career as an author and attorney.
The theme of tonight's presentation is it's an everybody reads. The Detroit Metro Libraries chose my first novel, Presumed Innocent, for their Everybody Reads program. And so that's what I'll be talking about, is my early career, how I ended up writing Presumed Innocent, sort of some of the evolution of my thinking as a novelist, and you know, the sequel to Presumed Innocent, a book called Innocent that will come out on the 4th of May, which is a book I promised I would never write.
While Turow writes books and travels the world to promote them, he has mastered the art of being a husband, father, and practicing attorney.
Well, I always say that the great break of my literary career was when I went to law school, for a number of different reasons, including most significantly the fact that it gave me a subject that I was passionate about, and I'm passionate about the law not merely as a writer, but also practicing it as a lawyer. And so I've continued to practice, notwithstanding the blessing of the success of my novels. And you know, I do not practice full time. I have not for many years. And I continue to do, I have a part-time schedule as a lawyer. I basically pick my cases carefully and do what I want to do, and it's worked really well. You know, I think for every novelist and every artist, you know, being a novelist is not like being an actor, and the success of my work is not, intimately related to my persona. I write the book, and then the book is out there. The reader has his or her own experience of the novel. I had no expectation that I would ever be a best-selling writer, and the fact that my books have sold 25 or 30 million copies around the world still blows me away. But in terms of my daily life, I get up in the morning, I do my jobs as a writer and as a lawyer and as a father, and what's going on out there is going on out there. It's great, it's flattering. I've enjoyed my success, but I try not to get blown away by it.
Turow has numerous future plans. In addition to his latest book, Innocent, his third novel, Pleading Guilty, is the basis for a new television show and is currently in production. He also has an international book tour which will take him around the country and the world most of the summer. And he's hashing out another novel as he travels. According to Turow, life couldn't be much better.
The immediate future is a lot of touring in connection with the publication of Innocent. I've had a really interesting roll of the dice in the last year. Things have gone very well for me. But my principal focus has been on Innocent, the sequel to Presumed Innocent. And unfortunately, I don't publish books often enough that I can skip the process of introducing myself again to the reading public. So I will see several countries between now and a year from now, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Many pundits credit Turow for taking what had been a marginal genre, the legal thriller, and taking it all the way to the bestseller list, and paving the way for authors like John Grisham and David Balducci. Now, to learn more about Scott Turow or his published works, visit scottturow.com.